It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, y'all. I got it. I got a hold of the Nintendo Switch 2. Y'all, you don't know how excited I am to finally get my hands on this. It's been what, since 2017 since we got the original Switch, and it's been a few years now, and like this has been a big hype thing. I know people have been like, off put with like the whole, oh, like, it's $500, why would I spend $500 on a console? But it's the new game system. Nintendo has been a huge part of my life and just like gaming and all that, between Super Mario, Super Smash Brothers, The Legend of Zelda, Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong, a bunch of different other myriad of games that I'm sure I can relate to and you guys can relate to, and that we enjoy as Nintendo's consumers, that we all relate to. So I'm excited to finally get my hands on this. It was actually pretty easy for me to get my hands on this console because I put in a pre-order for GameStop. So all I really have to do is just to show up, pay off my remaining balance, and then just get a hold of this. But I'm happy to be able to present this and do this unboxing with you guys and present this on my channel because this will be my first unboxing ever. So I'm really excited to present this. For those of you who don't know me, it's your boy D-Lou, back at it again with another gaming video. And this time I just want to kind of change up like the style format of the video because I don't really cover gaming that much, but it is something that I'm trying to venture into and bring that into like the forefront of like my channel, or if I create like a side channel that's dedicated solely to gaming. If that's something that you guys would like to see or you guys would like to know or just see more of, drop it in the comments below and just hit me up on IG and just be like, hey, I want to see more gaming videos, or like, just more gaming reviews or something like that, so we can get the algorithm going and get more content, most importantly for you guys. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you share this video with a friend so that we may continue to grow into the people that God wants us to be. I'm very, very, very excited and pumped about this video. As you see, I got my Mario Kart shirt on. I'm a big Mario Kart fan, and most specifically, I got the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart World Edition because I was just thinking like the rationale of it all is to be like, hey, I'm getting the Switch 2, but also if I get Mario Kart World with it, the bundle, I can get the game for cheaper. So even if it's worth like $450 or like $500, you gotta do what you gotta do, grind, make the money so you can get what you want. So that's why I wanted to get this so badly, so I can uncover it and do a review with you guys and do an unboxing. So without further ado, I know you guys are anticipation, I know you guys are waiting eagerly for this. I've been waiting eagerly for this to do. Let's unbox it and see what it's all about. And I'll do a little comparison about what I noticed between this like Nintendo Switch 2 with the old Nintendo Switch, and see like, differences as far as like, the gaming console itself, the controllers, all that good stuff. But once again, it's your boy D-Lou. Let's get into the video. Let's get it, gang. So let's get started with this bad boy. I want to get first and foremost, I want to get a good close-up of the box. I like how clean and crisp the box looked for the Nintendo Switch 2. It looks very clean. You see the little Mario Kart symbol right there. And then the back of it, has Nintendo Switch 2. And the sides, you can notice that it's definitely bigger. The screen is definitely bigger than the old Switch. And the controllers, what they're emphasizing more is like, it's definitely black, while the highlights are like the blue and red. So we took a look at the box. The box is clean, so I give points to Nintendo where credit is given to. So I have my scissors in case I need to cut anything, but I doubt I'll need that. But let's get this bad boy open, and we begin a new chapter in Nintendo's gaming history. So let's see what this console is all about. Pops actually got a Nintendo Switch 2 because I know he lives all the way in California, and I was at the gym working out, and he was just like, oh, guess what, I got the Nintendo Switch. And I was like, how did you manage to get a Nintendo Switch before I did? And he was just like, oh, I went to Target and got it, because I think they had like so many like pre-orders or whatever, and then they had extras. So he asked Target if they had any available. They did, and then boom, he was able to get it. So I want to turn it around to you guys so we can get the unboxing and you guys can see what I see. So boom, open up this bad boy, and what do we have here? Alright, so we have the initial gamepad right here. still nice plastic to cover integrity. So I guess I'll do the honors and take the plastic out. It definitely is bigger, I will say that. I'll bring it up a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see. So that's what it looks like, the original Nintendo Switch 2. And I want to do a side-by-side comparison. So here is my original Switch 2, my original Nintendo Switch. So let's remove the Joy-Cons and let's do a side-by-side and see the specs. It definitely is bigger. So let me show you guys. Here's the Switch, here's the Switch 2. Massively bigger than what we anticipated. So this is obviously smaller than this one because you want a bigger display. So that's that. And here we have the Joy-Cons. And I really liked the Joy-Cons because the highlights of the original Switch colors, which are obviously red and blue, but like the accent, they're more treated like the accents, you know? So they look like this. They're more treated like the accents of like the colors. So the red and the predominant color is definitely black, but the blue and the red are definitely the accents. So I like that a lot, really, to be honest with you. So we got the tablet out and we got the Joy-Cons out. Boom. And what do we have here in this little compartment? Our copy of the Mario Kart review that has our full Mario Kart full download that we need for the virtual download, because there was no way I was spending $90 on a physical copy. That's cap. I'm not doing that. I love you, Nintendo, but I ain't gonna do all that. And you have the little player's guide and manual right here that goes over like the installation, like the healthy guidelines and everything. So nice little packaging that they have for the box. And what I really like, they provide you with an extra HDMI cord, which is golden. Some game consoles, I think they stopped providing HDMI cords, so I really like that they provided you with that. Like it's the least that they could do if you're spending $500 to $400 on gaming consoles nowadays. I remember the days when gaming consoles used to cost $200 to $300, but look where we are now. So here we have our HDMI cord. Perfect. And the Joy-Con straps. And they really did like an interesting take on these, if you were to ask me. And the reason I say that is because I know like the other ones, like the Joy-Con like straps that they have, like they're more slide in and they stick on, but these looks like you just attach them, like truly just attach them and then they just latch on, you know? So I want to give these a try and see if we can make it work. I think that's it. So we press down, up. There we go. So what you do is down and then up. Got it. And the other one. So you do this one, down, and then up. Bingo. So these are the new Joy-Cons. I personally like the other version better of the Joy-Cons, to be honest with you. I don't know, maybe it's just personal preference, but I just like the other ones better, like, you know, the ones that you like just slide on. But these are okay too. I'm not gonna knock them off. They have to do what they have to do. Now the thing is I'm trying to figure out is how do you detach? Oh, okay. You detach them with this little back button here. The back button that's behind the Joy-Con. So you press these to detach. Boop. And then the other one, right here. Boop. Bingo. Perfect. So those are the new Joy-Con straps. I like the designs of those. Like it's cool, but I like the other ones better in my opinion, to be honest with you. Plastic out the way. And cover more in the box. Now we're going deeper into the trenches of the box. Oh, the little Joy-Con like game holder straps. So it's kind of very similar to the original Switch Joy-Con holders, you know? Not the Joy-Con holders, but like, you know, the way that they have like, you know, the Joy-Con somewhere it can act like a game controller itself. So I want to get a little bit closer to the camera. This is the original game. This is the original Nintendo Switch Joy-Con holders that acts as a controller, while this is the Nintendo Switch version. So you can obviously see there's a big size disparity. This is obviously smaller. This is smaller than this one, so it is a little bit bigger, but it's still kind of basically the same design. But this, the base of it is a little bit longer, so it's okay. I like it. So I rate them about the same 50-50. It's cool. Let's see, place that over here. Place the original Joy-Con controller right there. And these are the little plugins that go for the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. So these are definitely important to keep hold to. So the power cord, the power bank, and the power cord is definitely needed. So we'll plug those in right now. Oops, we'll pick that up later. Also, if you guys got the Switch, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you got any other games or accessories. I got some other accessories to go with it too, and we'll be unboxing those as well. And I'll be giving my thoughts as well, but I just wanted to stimulate some dialogue that's going on. So drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys got. If you guys have got any more games, or was it just oh, I'll get the Switch, and then I'll worry about the games later. But I just want to get the main console. And there we have the new Nintendo Switch dock. And from what I'm seeing, y'all, I personally really like it. I like the new dock because it looks very slim and crisp, I like it a lot. This is the original Switch dock, so it's definitely more rectangular, while this one, it is more rectangular, but it kind of looks in a way almost a Joy-Con itself with the edges. So I really like that attention to detail. So we have the Switch dock. Let's plug it on in. It's the power cord right here. That's what it is. So the main part, here's what we can do. We can put the Switch off of here where it belongs. So attach that right there. Alright y'all, so I'm back. I had to take a quick break to figure out what happened. So pretty much, if you take apart the back part right here, I know it doesn't look like it, but pretty much you can attach it back. But it comes off pretty easily. Boom. And it shows where everything goes. The LAN part, the HDMI part, and the AC adapter. So we plug AC adapter. Well, first off, we have the HDMI in tow. So let's plug HDMI in here. Bingo. And now let's get our AC adapter part for the power and plug that in here. There we go. Plug that right here. Bingo. And then I won't be using a LAN adapter, so we can reattach it back. And perfect. Just like that. So now that we have it attached, we can plug it up to the monitor, and I will see you guys real quick once it's plugged up, and we can see what the results look like. Oh, you guys, I completely forgot. Before we get into the monitor, and plug it into the TV, I wanted to unbox the Pro Controller. So I never had the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller because I just never saw the need for it. But I'm sure other people have. It's their controller of choice. I always use between the GameCube controller or just the Joy-Cons. But I know some people, they like the Pro Controller. I personally wanted it, and I ordered the Nintendo Switch wireless GameCube controller. So it should come in soon. But I wanted the Pro Controller because I never had one, and I just wanted to see what it was about and to unbox it and do an unboxing for the channel. So let's unbox it right now and see what we got here. I'll give you my initial thoughts and reactions. That's that. Here we go. So take it apart. Not take it apart, but you know what I mean. There we go. Boop. There we go. And the piece de resistance. So you have your charger for the Pro Controller right here. And the bad boy itself, the official Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. Very nice design. I really like it. It reminds me a lot of like the Wii U Pro Controller, but in some aspects, you know, obviously it has different button layouts and everything. But I can get used to this. It's very nice, and it just reminds me a lot of that. Very Nintendo-like, and kind of looks like the PS5 controller in a way, but it has its own differences. So I appreciate the design that it has, you know, with the black and white. So it's cool. I like it. So with that, now that we've reviewed everything, let's get into plugging the console in and seeing like the starter screen and everything. Alright y'all, so we got everything plugged up. HDMI is plugged up to the monitor, and the Switch is plugged up and everything. So let's turn this bad boy on for the first time. Let's see what it does. Okay, it says take the Switch out. Now it says to attach the Joy-Cons. So we'll do that real quick. Just attach them right here. Oh, you click them on. They're click-on Joy-Cons. I like that. And that is the Switch startup screen. The English, US, the Americas. Accept, all that, cool. Next, internet settings, and I'll set this all up and then I'll get back to you guys later. Alright y'all, so with that, we have officially set up everything. This is what it looks like. I transferred all of my data from my old Nintendo Switch to my new Nintendo Switch, so that way it carried over. I was able to get all my games back, which is a pretty short library right now, but I'm obviously going to add like my Mario Kart, you know, World Tour one, and add that into the mix. So there'll be 4 games, and then I get to check out like what other libraries that they have, meaning like the GameCube library, online library, and all the other like Nintendo 64 and all that. So I'm really looking forward to it. Overall, so far so good with the Nintendo Switch. It is a lot bigger, and I think it has more storage, you know, so I really do appreciate like the console in that like regard and everything. So yeah, that's kind of like where I want to leave it off here. Let me know what you guys think about like this type of vlog style and everything, whether you guys like it, whether you guys don't like it, whether you guys want to, you know, see more of it even, because I'm willing to share like, you know, just what I think and like the processes and all that good stuff. Once and always, it's your boy D-Lou. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with a friend so that we can always grow together into the people that God wants us to be. Once and always, it's your boy D-Lou signing out. Take care.